Hello, my name is Guillermo Subauste and I'm a musician producer from Lima, Peru, now living in Toronto, Canada. I learned how to play guitar when I was 12 years old. Around the same time I started a band with some friends from school and we played punk. Music felt like the perfect escape from problems I was having at home and also the political environment that Peru was going through. For about 7 years, I wrote songs with these guys and played and found people that wanted to listen to those songs as well. Being in a band for me is like having a second family, and it just really feels like home just being on stage and writing songs. When I finished high school, I decided to go for sound engineering because there was a lot of curiosity about all the physics and the acoustics and also the psychological aspect behind music. I didn't want to be just on one side of the stage. In 2007, I got a scholarship to go to the Banff Center in Alberta. I got to collaborate with a lot of jazz and classical musicians there. I also got to meet a lot of who are my heroes when it comes to producing and engineering. It was also the place where I had the beginning of my longest writer's block. It lasted almost 10 years, actually. I went to an open mic, and the thought of having to speak in English in between songs and play this, small bar without my band, without drums, without, loud guitars and whatnot, really got in my head. So when I went on stage, I just completely lost my voice. Somehow that made me become a drummer. There was a drum kit at this venue, and after failing to go on stage a few times, I decided to play drums for other people and realized that after a couple of years I was a better drummer than I was ever a guitar player. In 2011, I moved back to Canada, this time to Toronto. My first job was teaching at a sound institute, which was amazing because it really gave me an insight into other people's processes, and I was able to apply a lot of that into what I do now when I'm producing or recording other bands. I opened my own studio about 7 years ago, and when I'm not here, I'm playing bass with my band, the Honey Runners. It's a band where I also get to sing and play drums in some of the recordings. I also play drums in another band called Isboro. When I'm not with either of those bands, I'm here recording, mixing, producing, mastering, writing songs with other artists as well. And it's an awesome experience to be able to work sometimes with songwriters who don't have a band, and then I'm able to just jump to the drums and the bass and guitar. I believe being accepted to the conservatory is going to help me get even more tools to keep doing what I'm doing and do it better every time.